Wagwan, welcome back to my channel. This reading will be for Vibes Tarot on YouTube. This will be episode 0828. Guys, that is for my records. None of these readings are milk. They are not going to expire. You will see them when you are supposed to see them, all right? Take what resonates with you and your situation. Leave what doesn't. You don't have to try to force anything to fit here, so okay? You'll know if it's for you or not. You do the placements. I don't know who I'm reading for. I don't know what area code or zip code you're from. I don't know if I read for granny, auntie, your mama, your papa. Okay, so you let me know who it resonates for. Okay, my love. Or who the placement is, right? Thank you so much for your support, your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you're booking a reading on vibes.com, the turnaround time right now is 7 to 10 business days. If you are sending love, sending a tip, saying thank you for resonating, whatever the case, my Cash App is here at $tipgu. Okay? And I think that's all my announcements. So jumping right in, Vibes Tarot, we're going to read your current vibes, what you need to focus on, and where it's going. Okay, your current vibes, what you need to focus on, and where it's going. I know it's been a while since I've been reading across the platforms. All of the private bookings take precedency over the free general readings. But no pressure if you can't afford a private reading, because guess what? I have multiple platforms that all get fresh readings. I have multiple platforms that all get fresh readings, meaning no pressure if you can't book. There are plenty of free readings out there. There are written horoscopes on my Instagram at Shimmer Intuitions Tarot 818. There are fresh reads on the TikTok at Vibes Tarot. And here on YouTube, I have two different channels, Shimmer Intuitions Tarot 818 and Vibes Tarot. Okay? So, again, no pressure. None of the readings expire. They are not milk. Click on whichever one you're drawn to, and you are welcome, darling, okay? All right. I do hope that you are well. Okay, jumping right in. You start your reading off with the Queen of Cups. You're ready. You are ready. You're ready for so much. You're ready for so much. It's much deeper than ready to take care of yourself, ready to love yourself better, ready to, you know, self-care better, ready to give yourself more time in your spiritual practice. I'm taking this as a whole lot of self-love energy. Definitely check out those self-love readings on Instagram. Because this is self-love vibes all day with the Queen of Cups. Okay? So much light and energy in you, on you, around you, just aura, just energy. And it's beautiful. It's like you're ready to grab life by the balls. Oh, hope I don't offend anybody saying that. Like, listen, I give you the messages I channel. I do not sugarcoat it or let me, you know, I channel this, but let me think about, no, like, that's too much thinking. I be channeling so hard as is, I can't manage to fuck with none of that. I'm telling you, you are ready to grab life by the balls is what I'm getting. It's a hell of an analogy too. It's actually funny. Because you would think grabbing something by the balls would hurt. I don't have balls to know, but it's like, you would think it'd be painful. But it's in a good grab life by the balls. Okay. Now the hangman energy here. Okay. You were confused about hopping off the porch. Another analogy I'm channeling. Hopping off the porch means jumping into it and doing it. Just not thinking about it, just doing it, right? Some of you were overthinking so hard. That's what has had you in stagnant energy if you've been feeling stagnant. Because you was thinking too much. You need to just do it. With the hangman, it's like you're going back and forth with yourself. You know you're ready for all these things I just channeled, but you're like going back and forth with yourself, you know, what you think you should be doing. And the Ten of Cups is confirming you should be doing whatever makes you happy, baby. And it's in reverse. I love it. Whatever makes you happy is exactly what the fuck you should be doing. No matter how much you think you don't want to do that or you want to do something else. I'm channeling whoever resonates with this message. It's something that you've been doing, something that you're great at, but you don't care to do it. You don't care to do it because you feel like you're supposed to be doing something else. But it makes you happy. Why not do the thing that makes you happy while you figure everything else out? Don't make it more difficult for yourself. Like, genuinely, yeah. You know this thing makes you happy, but you just feel like you're supposed to be doing so many other things. I think it's like logical things, rat race, matrix type things, like that type of traditional type thing. Like, nah, baby, do what makes you happy. I'm talking about, listen, do what makes you happy. Just period. And I know that can be easier said than done, but I'm channeling someone who's just been overthinking everything. And you don't have to. You don't. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you're keeping... I just stopped myself because you're keeping your negative thoughts away from your energy. I was thinking it was someone else. No, your own fearful thoughts. Your own thoughts have been getting in the way. You got me confused. So your own thoughts have been getting in your way. Which, hangman, I got that. But it's like even more in this energy with the Eight of Swords. Okay? Yeah, your own thoughts have been tormenting you, man. Someone has been literally ill. Physically ill, mentally behind their own thoughts. And I'm sorry to hear that because I know that how powerful our minds can be when we let them run away with us. So you just need to ground yourself, darling. That's all. You need to ground yourself. I wanted so badly to say that this was someone else's energy, but I stopped myself because it's like, no, baby, this is your energy. Like, you've been overthinking so fucking hard that you've been tormenting yourself, stressing yourself, if you will. And when I say you've been physically ill, it's all mental. Like, you've been dealing with a hell of a lot of anxiety, overthinking. You've just been dealing strife and struggle and all of them things that, like, you just really been having a hard time in your own mind, in your own head. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. You'll be surprised at how many people deal with the same thing you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Like, you'll be surprised. You're not by yourself. Don't be afraid to go try therapy or whatever you need to do to help yourself, okay? Okay, if you don't believe in therapy, go meditate, go pray, do you. But come out of this mental anguish, because that's what it's giving. It's giving mental anguish, honey. When you have the tools and the option to do what makes you happy. But it's almost like you feel you don't deserve to do what makes you happy. Like, you feel like you're supposed to be struggling and strifing all the damn time and shit. It's like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's what I get for you, man. I get that you know you can do this thing that makes you happy, but you feel like you're supposed to be grinding and working hard. And you know what that is? Fucking propaganda, social media, society, making you feel like before you can get to happiness, you're supposed to go through hell first. You're supposed to be blood, sweat, and tears and all this fuck shit. Bruh, that's not everybody's situation. That's not everybody's life story. Like, you don't have to do that. Someone genuinely feels like it can't be this easy. It can't be this simple. They have to go through hell and back first. Like, oh no, it just can't be that simple. It actually is that simple. You actually can do what makes you happy and not be struggling out here. I be drinking tea hard as fuck, so my apologies if you hear me drinking my tea. That's your current vibes though, okay? It doesn't have to be as difficult and as hard as you think it is. I want you to stay in this Queen of Cups energy, man. This Queen of Cups energy of you having all this light and beautiful vibes, and you know that you're diving into your self-care and all these things. Stay there. Don't feel like you're supposed to be struggling and strifing out here in the world because, you know, society makes you feel like you have to do that. And I'm not just saying society alone. That is some people's life. That is some people's story, but it's not yours. I feel like you feel like the only way you can get anything done in life is you're supposed to bleed for it and shit. Like, bro, that's not everybody's situation, man. You know, it's just not. And it's definitely not yours who resonates with it. You don't have to do that. And then it's crazy because it's like, I know for who I'm resonating for, your life up until now has been enough struggle and strife. What if the universe is blessing you? Like, bro, like the universe, whoever you believe in, Jesus, God, knows that you've been through so much hell already up until this point. What if the space that you're in now is supposed to be you just focusing on yourself? Supposed to be you just in your energy, in your vibe? Who says you have to be on struggle strife mode 24/7? I think this is like conditioning too. Like, you've been conditioned to feel this way. You know, like maybe everyone around you is going through certain things, and so you feel like to relate to them, you gotta be going through certain things. I don't know. I'm only telling you what I'm channeling. And it's like, baby, that's not your situation. And I don't want you to feel bad or feel like, oh, like you gotta feel bad because you're not in strife and No, you don't have to feel that way. And it doesn't at all have anything to do with you thinking you're better than other people, because I'm channeling someone that feels like guilty. Like, they feel guilty that they're happy for once, that they're at peace for once. You feel guilty that you're at peace and you're happy? No. 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 Turn around. Like, if this is a car, turn around, detour, go back. Like, no, you do not have to feel that way. It's okay for you to feel and what do you call it? Empathize, not sympathize, but empathize with the people around you or others that are going through things. But I feel like you're feeling them too much, that you feel like, damn, you have to hide your happiness. You have to hide your peace. You have to hide your joy because their life isn't where they want it to be. No, man. No, and I'm not blaming you 1000%. Maybe you're around people that are conditioning you to make you feel guilty or bad for where you are in life. And honestly, you might need to remove yourself. Like, genuinely. You might need to remove yourself and do your own thing if you feel like you can't be around people and be yourself and be in your authentic energy and vibes. Just saying. Okay? Alright, so what you need to focus on, that was your current vibes we just read. What you need to focus on, Vibes Tarot, is leaving the past in the past. Look at that. Didn't I just say some of you need to let go of people? Leave the past in the past. Leave the past way you've been thinking in the past is the real focus. The past way you've been thinking, you need to leave that shit the fuck alone. Okay? Like I said, a lot of you have already went through your own doses of struggles and strifes. You already went through a whole lot of shit. So you can come out of this mental anguish with the Seven of Pentacles. Give yourself permission to come out of this mental anguish. You need to focus on your mind. And it's easier said than done, but you need to focus on your mind, because look how you started your reading in such great energy. It's only your mind that has you feeling confused, like you can't be happy authentically. It's only your mind that makes you feel like you're supposed to be literally on some blood, sweat, and tears shit right now. Like, bro, you don't have... Bruh, if you could see what I'm channeling and feel what I'm channeling, you would be confused, but you would get it. Because you would be like, this person's energy is so beautiful, so lit. They actually have it made right now in life. They have it made. Does that mean that they're a trillionaire? No, this does not have to do with material fuck shit, nor Fendi, nor none of that. This don't have to do with no Birkin bag, material shit. No, this person has it made right now as far as they're in a place in their life where they're keeping their head above water, they're keeping their lights on, their rent is paid with no problem, they have a reliable way of transportation. You don't have to, bruh. You can stay grateful and stay happy and do you. You do not have to feel like you got to be in strife mode. Like, you just don't. And I'm going to leave that there, okay? Because I keep being drawn to go back to your current vibes. Let's move on, okay? Let yourself come out of this mental strife, okay? That's what you focus on. Leaving past thoughts in the past. Allow yourself to come out of this mental strife. Let's see where your reading is going now, okay? You read your current vibes, what you need to focus on. This is where it's going. With your Knight of Swords in the reverse. You're getting confirmation and messages that are going to make you smile. Are you taking your own time to meditate and hear from your higher consciousness? If so, great job. All right. Are you getting confirmation from praying, from fasting, from taking time to yourself? Great job, because that's the type of vibe I'm getting here. You're staying strong with the Nine of Swords. I'm so proud of you for staying strong because, honey, in 2024, it's so much going on in the world, period. I'm proud of you for staying strong because a lot of it is propaganda and bullshit that they're pushing on us. A lot of it is conditioning they're pushing on us. Yes, all of our phones are listening to us. That's why anytime you see commercials, they're 1,000% centered on the things you've been looking online for, the things you've been talking about. So please, if you don't do nothing else, turn the TV off sometimes. As simple as that may sound. Like, if you don't hear nothing else I say, turn the TV off sometimes and just sit with yourself. Because that would help a lot. I'm channeling someone has so much shit in their mind and in their brain from other people that's not even them. Okay? That mental strife, come on, Taït. Okay? You're staying strong. You're healing your inner child. Oh, that made me feel warm. As cold as it is in here, I know you hear the fan going. And it's early rising. It's 4:31 in the rise, right? So it's cool outside, and I got the fan on. It's cold in here, but I felt warm. Because you're nurturing your inner child. And with the Ten of Swords, you're leaving the past in the past. Yo, excuse me, the leaving the past in the past card is your Five of Cups. The Ten of Swords card is you reminiscing on how many times you've been stabbed in the back and done greasy. This is you practicing boundaries. Do you see this person stopping this person? This person has their whole hand outstretched to say stop. Because someone's trying to bring baggage their way. Someone is trying to bring their baggage to someone else. I cannot make this up because you physically see it in the card. You're stopping someone from bringing their baggage your way. You're practicing healthy boundaries. Good for you. Now, you could sit in this energy of being stabbed in the back. You don't choose to do that. You choose to nurture your inner child and stay in your happy, happy, joy, joy vibes, as you should. With the Seven of Cups, this is an amazing time for you to manifest, baby. And it's in the reverse, but I'm holding it upright so you can see the card. This is a time for you to manifest. Okay, some of you manifest and dream of a life where you don't have to lift a finger to do anything you don't want to do. That's not bad. Why do you feel guilty about your own dreams? You don't have to feel guilty about that. That's not a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want life to be easy for yourself. What's wrong with that? This could be like conditioning. Like, I'm getting like, you're around people. You're around people that you shouldn't be around. Okay? If you want your life to be easy and you don't want to have to lift a finger to do anything you don't want to have to do, you keep manifesting that, because you can have that. You deserve that. You deserve anything that you want to manifest for yourself. Okay? Someone wants to be waited on. They want a staff. They want chefs. They want landscapers. They want housekeepers. There's nothing wrong with that. I just say treat your staff well. Don't be one of them people that come up and come into that life and then you treat your people shitty, because that's horrible karma and it will come back to you. Okay? So don't be one of them people. Don't come out of the struggle and get you know, staff and get support and then shit on them. But I'm not taking it as that. I'm not taking you as being that type of energy. But I'm just saying. I know a lot of people that feel like if you're too nice to your staff, they're going to run over you and disrespect you and Not everybody. Not everybody's like that. I don't have staff. Let me clarify. I don't have staff myself. But I'm just saying. Like, you don't have to feel that way. Okay? That's another message before I move on to the next card. Yes, okay. So you know how I channeled earlier someone being around people they feel guilty? They feel guilty around these people to like have a life of peace and ease. Those same people are who makes you feel like when you come up, you're supposed to be a dick to your employees. I need you to leave them people alone, because, I mean, how are they in your current vibes energy and they all the way over here in the where it's going energy too? You need to leave them people alone. Ain't no way. You need to leave them alone. They're not good for you, and I said what I said. And you be the good person that you are. Don't change for, you know, a few bad seeds or a few bad apples. You be who you are, because the right people, the right tribe are going to appreciate that, okay? They're going to appreciate you. Now, the Judgment here, in the reverse, okay, it's based on the fact that you definitely have a choice to make. I just told you what that choice is, so I ain't going to go too hard into that. But you have a choice to make, and I think you should do what's best for you. Then I see you coming out of cloudy energy and going into happy, happy, joy, joy energy. Someone has been a black cloud over your life, period. Somebody's, or somebody, take it how it resonates. They themselves have been a black cloud. And it's crazy because someone has been in so much mental anguish. And it's like you've been taking responsibility of this mental anguish like it comes from you. No, this mental anguish comes from some foo-foo ass people you're not even supposed to be around. Some foo-foo ass, fuck ass people you're not supposed to be around. I said what I said. They have been a physical black cloud over you. Didn't I speak on people boundaries? I spoke on boundaries. People pleasing energy. Come out of that black cloud energy, baby, by removing them people. Remove them from around you. Love them from a distance with gratitude and love and light and all that good stuff. You do not have to have them people in your life if them are timing and pising up your sitting. Okay? The Ace of Cups in reverse is vitality. Picture what it would feel like to float in a nice warm Epsom salt bath. To float in there. And I'm not talking about the type of Epsom salt bath you take at home, right? I'm talking about an actual salt float where it's like pounds and pounds and pounds of salt. So much salt in the water that it makes your body actually float, right? That's the vibe I'm getting with this vitality card. Water is going to be very healing for you. Take spiritual baths is what I'm getting at. If not a spiritual bath at home, you can literally Groupon salt floats. It's a thing. And it's for like, you know, body pain. Some people do it for PTSD, anxiety. You can do it for physical pain. I haven't tried it yet, but I saw it on Groupon, and I think the concept is lit as fuck for so many, because you can do it for so many different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Picture yourself just floating there for like a 30-minute session. Bruh, like, tell me that wouldn't help you wash off some of this fuck-ass energy, especially with all the salt in the water, because that's spiritual by itself. I think you should book yourself a salt float, and I think you should do your prayer or meditation, whatever spiritual practice you do before you go in, and I think you should really enjoy getting this energy off of you. Just my 2 cents, okay? 2 of Swords in the reverse. Balance and duality. Balancing all sides of the coin. For some of you, you can take what lessons you learned from these negative people or negative person. The people I told you that was a black cloud over you. The person or people, take it how it resonates, because it's a general reading and I'm picking up different things. The same people that have you feeling guilty and feeling bad for living happy and living in peace. Then the people you need to come out, like, those are the people that you can take the lessons you learn from those interactions and you need to move on. Balance. Okay? Balance. You can't be around too much negative energy and wonder why you feel stained and feel tainted and shit. You can't do that. Okay? Vibes Tarot, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in your next reading, okay?